It is a platform for galleries, curators and other art organizations to promote emerging and established talents in an accessible and enjoyable way. That's the 2015 Turbine Art Fair, which has returned to the iconic Turbine Hall in Newtown for a third year. Visitors can expect to see over 40 galleries and exhibits showcasing the best contemporary and emerging African talents. Now tell us more about the fair, which kicked off on Thursday and comes to an end today, is Glynis Hyslop, who is the managing director of the Forum Company, the company that's in charge of the Turbine Art Fair. Good morning, welcome to Morning Live. All right, let's talk about this year's edition of the Turbine Art Fair. What was in store? What did you plan for this year?
We planned an even bigger and better fair, and we've been rewarded by so many people coming to see it. We wanted to put on more emerging artists, so we've added a young painters exhibition, which is the best from the graduates of last year from different universities. We've got a wonderful new young talent who won our prize last year. He has his first solo exhibition, MASH, Settler Mahroho Mashili. We've got the fresh produce exhibition. We've got more galleries. Got great street food. We've got music. Yeah. We're ready to welcome everyone.
How were the past 2 days?
Fabulous. We've had such a great response, and what's been the most remarkable is that we've got all shapes and sizes, all age groups. Yeah, totally.
And what do you attribute the fair's success to? I mean, when you kicked off 3 years ago, I imagine you didn't anticipate the growth that would come with it.
No, not at all. We actually did it the first time 2 years ago as a bit of fun. We thought it might be interesting because I'm very interested in art. And I think art's an incredible thing because it can be an unbelievably expensive thing. I mean, you know, if you take the most expensive painting ever sold, it's $180 million. Yeah. But it can also start off very inexpensive. And if you find young artists who haven't established themselves yet, it's a great way to invest, and we thought it would be fun, and we didn't realise that other people would feel the same.
Yeah. What has been the highlight of being part of this project for you?
I think seeing some of the young artists establish themselves in their careers. I think seeing some of the fresh produce and people who've come from, you know, not from Johannesburg, but from different rural areas who now have a chance to show that they are as creative as anyone in a city. And as I said, the response, it's been fabulous.
Let's talk about the influential speakers in the world of art that are part of the fair.
Well, we've got a combination because we, in fact, had an interesting talk yesterday morning from the former curator of the Johannesburg Art Gallery, who was talking about a Picasso in 1978 that they bought that caused an most enormous problem. And then we had an unplugged talk in the afternoon with young artists telling what inspired them. Today we've got a fabulous talk about the Pioneer exhibition, which is on the Standard Bank, and why he became a famous artist and etc. So, yeah, there's something for everyone.
Let's talk about today's activities. What's on the lineup today?
What's online today? More performance art. We've got an interesting performance artist called Anthem Moyes. She calls it the Portrait Exchange. You have a minute to draw her and she draws you. Yeah. I was very grumpy the other day and she drew the most hilarious picture of me. So she obviously knows what's lurking underneath. Lots more art for people to see. Jazz from 12 until 3, live jazz. Yeah. And lovely music, and hopefully a great
Why
day.
The decision to add performance art? I mean, you know, performance art is something that's very new to this market, to sort of define it. Why for you was it important to make it part of the art fair?
Well, I think you need to understand all the different parts of it, and it can be quite fun. I mean, we had on Thursday night when we opened, we had a gentleman that unwrapped himself and then pricked a whole lot of balloons. I was actually with the Dutch ambassador when suddenly I heard this terrible, bang. I thought, oh my God, this is, we live in a silly city. But he was just doing a performance. But it shows people what art can be, it's what you create.
What's the best compliment you've received about the fair so far?
Oh, I had the most wonderful, well, for me, compliment on Thursday from a very serious gallerist that said to me, congratulations, now I know that there's space for 2 serious art fairs. But it's not serious, it's for people to come and enjoy and learn and see. It's only by looking that you actually it's like the gentleman earlier was talking about music. It's the more you hear, you know, the more you know what you want. And what
Let's
you like.
talk about today. Give us details. Ticket prices, are they still available?
Yes, you can buy them online at Web Tickets, 85 Rand, or come to the door. You can bring your children. There's Statler have got a children's area, so they can make their own mark and start their careers at whatever age. We've got a children's walkabout this morning at 11:30, which is fabulous. So we've got two for two different age groups, and we have quite a well-known art teacher who takes them around. They love it.
Yeah, all right. Glynis, thank you so much for talking to us. Glynis Hyslop is the Managing Director of the Forum Company, speaking to us about this year's Turbine Art Fair, which opened in Newtown at the Turbine Hall in Newtown this afternoon. So tickets are still available online as well as at the door. All right, let's say a very good morning to our music guest.